Welcome back to First Look, episode 71. And as we're racing along here, we're resuming another Superpowers video. And this is a follow-up from episode 69. We have found the new 2022 from McFarlane Toys Retro Superpowers now. DC Comics Darkseid. And there he is in his, I'd say Rebirth or New 52 type style is where he's at here. I don't say costume, armor, or whatnot. Let's take a look. Very cool likeness, very cool face on this one. I've heard that the Superpowers, Superman and Batman, are slightly bigger enough to where I feel it's not exactly compatible. I don't have the box of old Superpowers figures out. It is quite buried in storage, so I can't put the new versus the old Darkseid, but I will say the artwork is very cool. It almost is classic reminiscent. It just looks really cool. It pops really well off this. I'm going to say this is a lot better in person. You see the old school logo, which is matches the old Darkseid's logo on the Superpowers 12 and up, which is pretty comical. And if you can find this is, I believe, right now a Walmart exclusive. Some stores have them under clearance, and I did find one under a $7 tag. They are not going to ring up as that. It's up to you to ask them to honor that. And they're supposed to be $9.99, so just know that. That is the reason for getting a couple extra ones, one to eventually open and put with the other ones. His size is very comparable to the old one. Since he's a bigger character, it's not as big a deal scale-wise. With the upcoming John Stewart Green Lantern, that's what's kind of going to be a tough call for me when I get them, although the vehicles will fit. Since they're going to fit larger figures, they'll easily fit the smaller in the line figures. So let's take a look at the back of the packaging, which is pretty reminiscent of the old school. You got Superpowers just burst logo. It just brings back a lot of good feels for a lot of us who grew up in the 80s and collected these figures. You got the kind of newer style Jim Lee Batman and Rebirth Superman. Here's the Justice League villain Darkseid from kind of like the New 52 Rebirth. There's the vehicles, kind of reminiscent in the old day. And let's take a look at the file card, which is really cool. Darkseid is the ruthless tyrant of the war-torn planet of Apocalypse and one of the most powerful beings in the existence. Driven to conquer the universe, Darkseid searches for the anti-life equation, which will grant him control over all living things. Darkseid possesses godlike powers, including invulnerability, super strength, flight, and the ability to project omega beams from his eyes, capable of teleporting or disintegrating anything and anyone in their path. Very cool, reminiscent of the old file cards. The detail in him is really cool for a smaller figure. And trying to get out of the glare so you can kind of get a good look at him. And just very cool for those of us classic collectors like this. Seeing these in person makes a huge difference and brings back, like I said, a lot of good feels. From the burst, the packaging, everything. I am concerned about the scale. That's my only knock on it. A John Stewart that is like a head taller than Hal Jordan is not appealing. No, it's coming up, and just the Superman, Batman. I mean, even if you're replacing the old Superpower ones, you want to get the scale in right. But I mean, maybe Todd and co at McFarlane Toys wants to get all the new ones and whatnot. But I don't know. It's tough. That's a little bit of a contention, but you can choose to do what you will. You can just get the vehicles. You can get maybe some of the bigger freakish characters. I know the Batman Who Laughs is coming, along with John Stewart, who's already coming in the big shippers in Walmart, and I think an updated Flash. So keep a lookout at Wally for this, Walmart. This is cool, and you might get a good deal on it like I did, but $9.99 at retail. There it is, folks. Please like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more great more great toys and gets. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time.